field with over 10,000 deaths under Tinubu's watch, Peter Obi. Nigeria now a killing field with over 10,000 deaths under Tinubu's watch, Peter Obi. 4 killed, 2 wounded as trailer falls on tricycle in Delta State. 2027 polls, PDP zones presidency to South, says APC won't play fair. Labour leaders decry rising job losses, demand urgent economic diversification. All of those headlines are on the Vanguard newspaper. If we go over to the Punch, this is what you would find, and I would begin with the lead one here that says 2027 presidency, Makinde others to fight for PDP ticket. Medical consultants eye 70-year retirement as minister submits memo. Power generation stock at 5,500 megawatts as Bayelsa gets regulatory authority. NANS vows critical assets shut down over ASU strike threat. Some states employ fewer than 100 nurses yearly, says NMCN registrar. Now you find all of these details on the Punch newspaper. The number to call is 0817 923 0007. Again, 0817 923 0007. You can also call 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002. That is the number to call. Use the WhatsApp number 0809 030 6416. 13% derivation fund eases oil producing states' debt by 611 billion naira. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from this morning. Hello, Nigeria Info. Good morning to you.
Yeah, Andrew. Good morning.
Good morning.
Greetings to you from the peaceful local government in River State, Eche. Lugama. Yeah, PDP zoning their tickets to South. Well, I would say it's a good one, but they should first of all put their house in order, making sure that FCT minister is being suspended is the only option that PDP has today in making sure that their party is being repositioned. Leaving FCT minister, they will not make any headway. Because I don't see any reason why one man will be in another party and also serving in another party and telling them boldly that he's going to work for Mr. President Tinubu. I want to also urge my HA people. I don't know the reason why they are still following FCT minister. As a minister of FCT, he has made several appointments. No one, no HA man has been taken to Abuja. Does it mean that HA people is good in playing local politics? That is the question remains for my people to answer. I know too well that very soon the governor of River State is coming back to continue where he stopped. This is a man who did well. He consulted more than 4 standard roads in a day. And we have no option than to queue behind him, make sure he succeeds. And finally, ADC have come to stay. ADC is the way forward. Thank you, Lugaman.
All right, Lugaman, thank you. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Andrew, good morning.
Yep.
Your Honorable from Nkoro. PDP zoning their a presidential ticket to the South. Since PDP and Shiba decides the boy and Damaku and our lawmakers betray our golden governor, Governor Sim Fubara, they are going nowhere. Come 2027, I, Honorable from Nkoro, will not vote for PDP. I will not work for them. Because they betray our God-given governor. The governor that is giving us projects, bringing investors to River State. Now, we are not sleeping our 2 eyes closed. Kidnapping everywhere, clean everywhere. No project in River State. Our 5-month allocation, I didn't know where the 5-month allocation has gone to. My brother, contact yet. Local government election will hold. I'm urging the people of Nkoro to come out to vote for our candidate, Mr. James and our 11 councillors. Thank you and God bless you.
Hello, good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Kurika. I'm calling for a morning meeting.
Okay.
Andrew, good morning.
Go on.
Andrew, PDP zoned their presidential to South. Andrew, let's also true. In principle, is PDP existing or are they existing in conversation? That PDP party that was formed and promised to rule Nigeria for 50 years, and the power, just they lost power just more, and now the party is now falling down on daily basis. Andrew, watch a party that one man had said to ransom for 4 years, just one person because they lost primary. Is that party have any headway going to? Because Andrew, PDP by principle, PDP is not existing again, because they could not have the discipline membership. A party that fails the discipline membership, that party is not strong. Any family or company or person that fails to discipline its workforce, that company will not go for, because a party that somebody held for ransom and could not tell because he lost primary to somebody, he could not have a party to go for. That is not the party, Andrew. Let us say the truth, because for me, PDP has got to come out. They should go and rejoin one party. They should go and, but for us, we are members of PDP. We form PDP. PDP failed. We join APC. Now PDP has come now to destroy everything incorporated now. Now somebody can be in APC and be in PDP in one place. And what happened in River State now? And if there is any PDP in River State, a PDP member all of them has joined and go to take a ticket to APC. The APC chairman cannot produce one candidate from his party. So because of one person is candidate as a party to start the PDP chairman of one party. There is not a party. That party has is already dead. So it's waiting for us to take it to go and very soon. After 27, that party will go to a station in Nigeria. Andrew, good morning.
All right, Cooking Gum. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, my good brother, Mr. Andrew.
Good morning.
Yes, I am calling from Oropo. Walter is my name.
Okay, Walter, go on.
Andrew, let me look at what is happening at Bolu Rigo, where the youth, the president also, pushing out those boys taking drugs. And then incidentally, they caught a policeman. And now look at what the police PRO is saying, relying on the statement his staff is making that he went to see his girlfriend that has belly. At what time he closed and he went to see his girlfriend? You see, these are the problems we have. And the crime continues. These are the boys that are doing good things to fish out, boys smoking all these. It happens in almost all the communities. I will urge the community youths and other communities to follow suit, because that is the only way. Police are not ready to help us. If the police come, you hand over these boys to police. Police will release them. They still come back home to continue doing all those rubbish they are doing. Look at it now. Before you know it now, they will turn it upside down. They will charge these boys that are doing good. They will charge them to court. It's very bad. Thank you, my good brother.
All right, Walter, thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info. We lost that call. The number to call still is 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0007. You can also call 0817-923-0002. Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, Mr. Andrew.
Okay.
Thank you. I want to look at the complaint by civil servants about the state secretariat. That state secretariat is the one in town, in the whole of Nigeria. One begins to wonder why that secretariat has gone the way it is today. That the roofs are leaking, the toilets are not working, nothing there, the staircase, you can't say anything about it. Those who say they work there can no more go upstairs and all of that stuff. And we have had people in charge of this state. Some of them even civil servants themselves. For more than 2 years down the line, suspended governor was in office, never said anything about that place. Never did anything about that place. I want to beg the sole administrator to please start something on that secretariat so that whoever will come can continue and fix that place. It is annoying. If you have been to that secretariat and you hear what is going on there today, it is unfortunate, Andrew. So I want the sole administrator to please help us and start in there so that that place can be fixed back. Thank you and have a nice day.
All right, thank you very much. Nigerian for good morning. All right, we lost that call. 0817-923-0007 or 0817-923-0002. Let's look at some of your comments on Facebook. Remember to use the WhatsApp number 0809-030-6416. PDP zone presidency ticket to the south. My question is, who is there in the south that will take the ticket? Skefu Piro. That's a very good question. I've also looked at it and asked myself the same question. Who would we look at now in the PDP and say, okay, can go head on in terms of popularity and otherwise on the polls against the PDP candidate, President Tinubu, APC candidate, President Tinubu? Obi Manabu says the fake medical doctor that was arrested should be prosecuted and faced law. Gifting Stream says, you see how drug case in Wally was taking another twist because of the ludicrous actions of the youth. Lorenzo Delight says PDP's only presidential ticket to the South won't stop APC from winning in 2027. The fight against drug addiction should be taken seriously. So many youths are gone, he says. Hello, good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifiemi Andrew. How are you doing this morning, sir?
Very fine, thank you. Good morning, go on.
Yes, I remain the very distinguished Temple of Kerry. I think I would say it's indeed a welcome development. The PDP, whom I think by now should be thinking of conducting their final bid, are trying to recuperate again. I think the oxygen is working. Then zoning their presidential candidate to the south is indeed a welcome development. And I also want to appeal to my national leader, the FCT minister. I think it is time to take the boom by the horn. Let's we that is in River State here in South South show our popularity this time around within the conference of Nigerian states. I think I will appeal to him to pick up the tickets and run for the race. I think it will help us go a long way as a people. And the INEC on their own part, warning Rivers people in regards to double registration. The very distinguished Ifiemi, and I don't get it. If INEC have a working system and somebody who has already been captured in their system coming back again to register, is their system not supposed to detect that this person has already been registered when the person begins to impute his personal data into the system? So for me, I think it's left for them to find out. And Warika again representing the administrator Ibas, promising again of trying to revamp the Yakubu Gowon Stadium. I think for me it is indeed very laughable. The administrator Ibas has promised Rivers people a lot of things. Which one is he doing? Look at the people this morning crying out in regards to the state of the secretariat. If you come to the chair here, the administrator, Dr. Nyana Chimampo, is even the same thing with the bar. Nothing is happening in the chair. But I think the person of Chairman Joko will come and correct those errors because a bar and Dr. Nyana Chimampo is nothing but an error to Rivers people and the chair people.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, Nigeria Info. All right, sadly, we lost that call. Another message here says, good morning, Nigeria Info. PDP cannot move forward if they do not suspend or sack the FCT Minister Ejima from Army Range. You sent that one in. This one says, let's see. Good morning. PDP zoned their presidential ticket to the south. It's a good one. And that's how it's supposed to be. It's what destroyed PDP in 2023. Round face from Rome Kini. Hello, good morning, Nigeria Info.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, my name is Susie. I'm calling from Rima Community.
Okay, Susie.
Well, I think the politics in River State as it is, talking about those who have gone to court and those escalating and talking about how the FCT minister has actually betrayed. I think we are explaining politics based on our own understanding. The social contract theory actually makes it possible for everybody to stay on your own lane and do your own thing. You don't expect Susie to be doing your own thing and they'll expect you to be doing my own thing. So if you're going to court and then challenging everything to court to actually defend itself, I listened to a video made by the FCT minister where he was talking about the eschatology about how the law has provided for the president even to actually amend River State electoral insect laws and all of that. And that has also ushered the issues of what is going to happen on the 30th of August. So for those who are going to call, yes, it is your right. But don't also think that somebody will fold his hand and watch you actually derail from what is happening in River State. And for those who are actually talking about the issue concerning the secretariat and all of that, the secretariat is actually viewed by another government. And it is also our responsibility as a people, even those working there. I think the civil servants ought to do more to make sure that some of these things work for themselves and all of that. Thank you very much for bringing my comment.
Good morning, Nigeria Info.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
All right, good morning.
Comrade Leighton Barry Sunday, calling from Uri.
All right, go on.
Yeah, let me look at PDP zoning presidential tickets to the South. I think the question here is just what you said, I heard you saying. Who is that from the South that this ticket can be given to? I have also used time to check out this information, and it is giving me time to really think of. Then the local government election that is facing litigation by some group. I think it is time that this group have to learn lessons, because all they've tried to put together in adding more problem to River State has not been able to, has not been sustained. And they need to learn, whenever you try a thing and it's not yielding results, you resist, you abstain from it and allow peace to go. Definitely they cannot stop election in River State. And all they think they are doing, they think they can get it. I want to tell them that it is dead on arrival. Lastly, Mr. Ayuba, the candidate for Ahoda East, made a statement about bringing in agriculture. I think that man has vision for his local government. And I urge him, with this vision he has for Ahoda, I also want to call on other local government chairmen, because agriculture has been one area that has devastated our food sector, which no leadership has ever thought of. Please, I want all local government chairmen coming on board, mostly the APC chairmen, to think towards this agriculture sector that will, provide for the people.
All right.
Good morning.
Thank you very much and good morning. This message says, for the PDP zoning its presidency to the South, it's purely effort of utility, and that's because the crisis facing the party has gone beyond repair. Christian Williams from Ibueche, that's you. It's quite unfortunate that the suspended governor, who spent most of his working career in the state secretariat, could not rehabilitate where he worked, but allowed it to be in a shameful state where he killed Inaka. Now, which is why I even asked the question, because we know that there were reports that work started with fixing power, and then there was the elevators were also fixed, and then they had plans for other things. So what happened to that one that was the power has now gone bad again, or the elevators that said to have started working, that was within the first year of the governor in office, stopped working? Well, what has happened? And then I also remember that upon the visit of the committee from the assembly, there was the order that people should leave their office in secretariat, that is not a safe place. People could die working there, and so on and so forth. And an order was given, marching order, and people were asked to leave some parts, I think. So what progress have been made between that time and now, with just a few weeks left to the end of the state of emergency? So what progress was made after that order was given, after the visit of the committee? And these are two different times, and we have to look at and everything that's happened in between those two times to find out. Don't forget, the sole administrator had first made the promise sometime in, I think it was in where? I can't remember. I think it was in March. The first promise he made was in March, that they were going to look at that. So the timeline for this is, and I think ultimately, the real problem about that secretariat, ultimately, if we're going to look at it, is a holistic one. And it has to be looked at from all the administrations that have been there, from the Amateur administration to now. How much little did they do to contribute? Because that's a very big secretariat. So if everybody had done bit, it would not be as bad as it is now. So the question is, did anybody in their time for the past 20 years do their bit to see that secretariat grow? Good morning. Talking about the secretariat, I want to also ask those blaming the governor for the state of the secretariat. Did Wike not notice it throughout his 8 years in office? I honestly can't imagine how politics has reduced almighty Rivers State to mere glorified local government areas, he says. We'll go for a commercial now. Afterwards, business news. Good morning.
You are tuned in to